Main difference between two-strokes versus four-stroke engines. In simple words, stroke is the distance of cylinder between piston moves. If a piston moves 2 times in the cylinder, that means engine is known as two-stroke engine, and if it moves 4 times in a four-stroke engine, the crankshaft rotates 1 time between 2 strokes. The two-stroke petrol engine completes its working cycle in only 2 strokes of the piston, so that a combustible charge is ignited at every revolution of the crankshaft. Although in its easy construction the two-stroke petrol engine needs no valves, the induction and exhaust process should be facilitated by a system of scavenging or forcible clearing of the cylinder gases. A four-stroke engine works with 4 basic steps to a successful rotation of the crankshaft: the intake, compression, power and exhaust stroke. Each engine cylinder has 4 openings for the intake, exhaust, spark plug and fuel injection. Now let's talk about the difference between two-stroke and four-stroke engine. In two-stroke engine, completes 1 rotation or 1 revolutions of crankshaft after completing 1 cycle. At four-stroke engine, completes 2 rotations or 2 revolutions of crankshaft after completing 1 cycle. In two-stroke engine, there are 3 ports in a cylinder block: inlet port, exhaust port and transfer port. At four-stroke engine, there are inlet and exhaust valves. In two-stroke engine there is a fresh charge mixed with exhaust gases and combustion chamber cause for poor thermal efficiency. At four-stroke engine, scavenging of exhaust gases is nearly complete cause to better thermal efficiency. In two-stroke engine, generally air-cooled, simple in design and easy to maintain. At four-stroke engine, water cooling systems is complicated in design and difficult to maintain. In two-stroke engine, mechanical efficiency is higher as number of moving parts are less. At four-stroke engine, mechanical efficiency is less as number of moving parts are used. In two-stroke engine, a lighter flywheel is required to less cyclic fluctuations because of 1 working stroke in every revolution. At four-stroke engine, a heavier flywheel is required to limit the cyclic fluctuations because of 1 power stroke is generated in every 2 revolutions. What is the advantages and disadvantages of two-stroke and four-stroke engines? In two-stroke engines the advantages are simple design and construction. It doesn't have valves. It simply has inlet and outlet ports, which makes it simpler. More powerful: in two-stroke engine, every alternate stroke is power stroke, unlike four-stroke one in which power gets delivered once every 4 strokes. This gives a significant power boost. Also, the acceleration will be higher and power delivery will be uniform due to same reason. Position doesn't matter. Two-stroke engine can work in any position as lubrication is done through the means of fuel, as the fuel passes by through whole cylinder and crankcase. The disadvantages of two-stroke engines are: less fuel efficiency. For every alternate power stroke, fuel gets consumed every alternate stroke. This makes the engine less fuel efficient, although it results in uniform power delivery. Oil addition could be expensive. Two-stroke engines require a mix of oil in with the air-fuel mixture to lubricate the crankshaft, connecting rod and cylinder walls. These oils may empty your pockets. More pollution. Two-stroke engine produces a lot of pollution. The combustion of oil added in the mixture creates a lot of smoke, which leads to air pollution. Wastage of fuel. Sometimes the fresh charge which is going to undergo combustion gets out along with the exhaust gases. This leads to wastage of fuel, and also power delivery of the engine gets affected. Improper combustion. The exhaust gases often get trapped inside the combustion chamber. This makes the fresh charge impure. Therefore maximum power doesn't get delivered because of improper incomplete combustion. The advantages of four-stroke engines are: more torque. In general, four-stroke engines always make extra torque than two-stroke engine at low RPM. Although two-stroke ones give higher torque at higher RPM, but it has a lot to do with fuel efficiency. More fuel efficiency. Four-stroke engines have greater fuel efficiency than two-stroke ones because fuel is consumed once every 4 strokes. Less pollution, as power is generated once every 4 strokes and also as no oil or lubricant is added to the fuel, four-stroke engine produces less pollution. More durability. We all know that more the engine runs, quicker it wears out. Two-stroke engines are designed for high RPM, If an engine can go for 10,000 revolutions per minute before it wears out, a 4-stroke engine with 100 revolutions per minute will run for 100 minutes than the other 2-stroke engine which has a higher RPM of 500 and will run for only 20 minutes. No extra addition of oil, only the moving parts need lubrication intermediately. No extra oil or lubricant is added to fuel. The disadvantages of 4-stroke engines. Complicated design. A 4-stroke engine has complex valve mechanisms operated and controlled by gears and chain. Also there are many parts to worry about which makes it harder to troubleshoot. Less powerful, as power gets delivered once every 2 rotations of crankshaft 4 strokes, hence 4-stroke is less powerful. Expensive. A 4-stroke engine has much more parts than 2-stroke engine. So they often require repairs which leads to greater expense.